Hi guys, this is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. I am here today to do the Secrets of the Universe, Twin Flame Edition. So I kind of came up with this thing yesterday. Spirit's been pushing me really hard to create my own oracle deck, and I was kind of keeping it on the down low until I knew, because they brought a lot of ideas forth, and they actually created a message from the DM. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. We're super glad to have you here. And if you're in my Vibe Tribe, you know I love you something serious, and y'all know how I roll, so these should be some good messages. If you resonate with me, my energy, or these messages, make sure to give this video a thumbs up so more people can see it. Share with your friends. Drop me a comment. Let me know how it resonates with you. And we are going to see what's going on with these divine counterparts and what role are we playing. Now, we do understand, and we need to understand, that not all twin flames are going to come together in this life. We hope we do. We hope that we can be able to work together to raise this vibration, but it's not just about the relationship. It's about the mission, right? There's a lot of communication that's going to be coming up. I can already feel it. But I do want to focus on, since we're doing the secrets, I want to know, what is the DM's or the divine feminine's role in this? What is the divine masculine's role? And how is everything kind of playing out throughout the elements? So we're going to do a collective message, and then go through fire, earth, water, and air in no particular order, besides what spirit wants. And then I will be pulling a message for each reading that we do from the divine masculine and what he wants his divine feminine to know. So this is going to be really interesting, guys. I've tried it out on a few people, including myself, and crazy accurate. So super excited. And let me know if this is something that you would like to see more, or even like to purchase once I get printed. So with that being said, we're going to start with the collective message first, okay? And if you are new and like the channel, don't forget to subscribe, y'all. Hit that notification bell so you can get updates, okay? All right, so collective message. Let's start with the divine feminine, okay? Because usually the divine feminines are the ones that are mostly watching my channel. Now, I hope that there are divine masculines watching, okay? I really hope that, everyone gets what they need out of these readings. And, the way that I present myself on this channel, it's not just about knowing what's going on in other people's lives, but really doing the work and being as aware as possible so that we can do what we're meant here to do. So let's see, divine feminine, because I know my tribe, and listen, most of these readings they are collective, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't, but usually they're tapping into the people who watch my channel. So they're probably going to resonate more for the people who are on the same wavelength as my tribe. So just keep that in mind. All right, so divine feminine, spirit, what do we have for the beautiful divine feminine? What is her purpose in this connection that we are feeling? Okay. We have Bridget, the goddess of the eternal flame. I am an eternal flame, and each day my light grows brighter and brighter. So it is going to tend more towards the twin flames who are in separation, have little to no communication. So understand this too, okay? But that does talk a lot about the divine feminine's role in a twin flame journey, twin soul journey. It's about, regardless of the circumstances, you're allowing yourself to expand and find your own way in this journey, and it's still being able to support connection. And you also become that beacon, right? You allow the divine masculine to say, man, and she is glowing, okay? And I want to feel that happy too. I want to be in purpose. I want to feel like I'm in mission. Then we also have the essence of all Buddhas. I have the power to make each moment sacred. Everything is material for my liberation. Dang, divine feminine, y'all are on fire, guys, on fire. So this is your role. This is your lesson. And it's like, even if your divine masculine is choosing not to show up for you right now, they're doing their work too, guys. I promise you they are. It might not look like it. They might not do, it the same way that we do. But with that being said, they're still doing the work. They're still figuring themselves out, and each experience we have teaches us more and more, correct? So, their experiences are going to teach them, and ours are going to teach ours. And it's just about understanding that this connection is absolutely sacred, and it needs to be nurtured. It needs to be loved, and it's the ultimate form of surrender and unconditional love, and it's beautiful, okay? But you're learning to seek your destiny. You see the truth and the potential that just being in this truth, that this connection exists, right? That we might not have known it all when we were still living in a very 3D reality, right? We didn't see the potential for our flame to rise and to say, like, my abundance is within. My purpose is my abundance, right? My mission is my abundance. And I see the truth now. And I'm going to allow myself, you're so welcome. I'm going to allow myself to grow brighter and brighter every day and follow my fated destiny, right? Because I see the portals, I see the opportunities at hand. I am one. In order to let two become one, to be able to say, like, regardless, we are one, we are in union. And it's really important that, not even if it's not just about coming into physical union, but knowing that our spirits are already aligned, right? So this is really important for us to remember, to understand that these portal circumstances, finding joy, finding purpose in every moment that we have, and knowing that regardless of what's going on in the 3D, there's love there. You're having your own experiences. You might doubt it if they're feeling it too, but I promise you, when these cards come out, you're going to know. You're going to know if these messages are for you. But this is about allowing your heart to express that love and that gratitude for what your divine masculine has taught you. Okay? This is really beautiful. And especially embodying all the essence of Buddha. Like, I mean, seriously, guys, this is every form of Buddha that you can, the joyful, the peaceful, the contemplative, like the pure love, the raw love, that no matter what, you're good. You're good. So what, the Knight of Pentacles, yes, you've been waiting a long time, guys. You've been waiting a long time, taking your time, going through your process, learning more and more about yourself, letting that flame grow higher and higher and brighter and brighter. And to say, I know this journey might be a long one, but I'm going to reach that finish line. I am going to seek my destiny regardless of what manifests in the 3D with this person, with this soul that has activated my very being. Yeah, 5 of Cups. I'm no longer waiting around. I am no longer dwelling in my past. I will not miss out on any more opportunities to be loved, to share love, to receive love, because I'm moving forward, right? Hey, King. One more, please. Well, they're giving us, yeah, guys. Some of you are feeling nostalgic. This could even talk about, you know, people that you have been like entertaining that are of the wrong crowd, right? Thank you. And now you know, like, you don't want to entertain. Hey, T Rose, you don't want to entertain anyone that is not on this level of commitment, of happiness, of home, of stability, right? You are not going to miss out any opportunities that can't provide tea time and love in the household. In the household, right? Reciprocity. You know that you're being illuminated to the truth of what this twin flame journey means to you. You're staying flexible and open, but you are not breaking when all these triggers come in. And I feel like the triggers are getting less and less, right? Or at least easier to bear. Part of you doesn't really want to move forward, like taking that leap of letting go, and that's okay. That's okay. You'll get to that point when you're ready to fully surrender, like whatever this is going to be, right? Hey, Nick. But you do have your eyes set on that horizon, okay? You've already made a decision, whatever that decision is for you, whether it's being patient, knowing they're going to come around when they're ready, because you can't stay away, right? Not forever. The more you let your eternal flame build, the more they're going to want to come back like a moth to the flame. And you just waiting patiently. Strength. The courage that it takes to move on in your own life, to say, my purpose, my mission does not stop because you don't know how to show up in my life. Because you have to go through this process with me. Okay? I will not break. I will not surrender. And I will encompass every bit of love that my soul can possibly know and understand in this life. Okay? Dang. I'm telling y'all, Spirit has been on fire lately. It's so crazy. All right. So that's what I have for the Divine Feminine. Let's move on. These are going to be longer messages, and that's fine. Okay. What is the role of the Divine Masculine? Sorry. They said you're going out of order. What is the role of the Divine Masculine in the collective right now? Oh, thank you. Yeah, Spirit's working me hard, guys. They glow. They making me glow. What is the role of the Divine Masculine? The mystic of divine love. Love is divine, and I am nothing except love. He's healing. He's going through that process of the heart space, of remembering that love does not really hurt. It is actually divine. And you are waking that up within him and remembering that he is love, that he has this ability to be nothing but love too, because he sees you doing it. The patroness of impossible causes. I am miraculous. My prayers create powerful channels of possibility. He's learning to get back in touch with God, with his own spirituality, and realizing just how much, and this is another message that came out too, I know you're praying for me. We'll see if that comes out. I know you're praying for me and it works. Thank you. Like, you could be praying for him to get back in touch with his higher self and his higher state of consciousness and getting back to Christ consciousness energy. remembering that he is love and healing his heart. Okay? Holding the power in his hands, and that anything he puts out is going to come back, right? My prayers create powerful channels for possibility. What's the divine masculine's role in this? Be without malice. I'm almost getting like the hag energy, you know, feeling like he was weighed down by his burdens, by his baggage, to communicate about what his actual baggage is that's keeping him from fully experiencing what divine love means. That someone can actually love him unconditionally despite all the baggage he's carrying. To create more stability in his life and not feel so guarded, judgmental, scared. Most people who have malice are really scared. You know, they feel like they have to be defensive because they're scared to be vulnerable. That's what's happening. That's his lesson right now. So what is going on the divine masculine side, please? Whoa, that was way too many. He's learning to become the emperor. He's learning to become your sacred, not just divine, but sacred masculine. He's learning to become the best version of himself so he can show up not only in his own life, but in yours. So that he doesn't project his shit onto you every time you strike a chord. So that he can work. So that he can be put to work and into his own divine mission. Seeking that destiny, right? Having cooperative partner resistance. Yeah, no, that's done. This is what he's learning, okay? He's learning that there are some relationships in his life that he thought were normal, only to realize it was nothing but chaos. And then his divine feminine came in and rocked his world. Temperance. Healing. He could have had a lot of options and he knew he made the wrong one, right? Divine feminine's like, nah, baby, let's go up there. Let's take this to a higher level. We don't need to focus on all this temptation and distraction here on earth. Let's go to the high plane where no one can reach us, right? Finding that balance between the mental and the heart space and allowing it to transmute completely into love. Okay? Hey, on my live reads, I don't usually take personal questions, but if you need to get in touch with me for a private reading, all of my information is down in the description box, okay? So, but I appreciate everyone being here. So, dear Spirit, can you please give me a message from the Divine Masculine's higher self that is in touch with this reading? That's a lot, guys. Okay, the Divine Masculine has to say a lot, okay? Can you please be more clear and to the point, giving the most clear and accurate message from this Divine Masculine's higher self? I still got a few. Okay. How can I say this? I made the wrong decision by letting you go. I messed up. Now I need to hold myself accountable and this. What do all these synchronicities mean? I see them everywhere, but sometimes it leaves me feeling more confused. I pull away because this is so intense for me. I feel like a child when I'm in your presence, and I don't like feeling vulnerable. And right now I need to take a step back so I can catch my breath. We both have things to learn, so please don't worry about me and live your life. Okay? Because you have a destiny to fulfill. when they're ready to show up for you the way that they want and handle their emotions for what they're feeling for you, then they will, because they've done the healing. They've done the process. This is some good shit, y'all. This is some good shit. All right. So let's move on to what element do we want to do? All right. They want to start with earth signs. So Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. What is going on in the divine feminine side, please? Earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Okay. And the divine masculines? What is the role of the divine masculine for earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo? They talking a lot. Apparently divine masculine has a lot to say. Okay, so let's see. Come on, guys. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Be clear, direct, to the point. One card, please. What is the biggest role for earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo when it comes to the DM? So on the divine feminine side, we have, I love every inch of my body, and I love the women in my life fiercely. And I love the women in my life fiercely. So this is about realizing you're not in competition, guys. You are learning a lesson, right? That you need to fully embody every bit of yourself and realize just who you are. You understand me? Seek the lesson and see the truth. You are a divine, sacred feminine. It's time to remember that, right? Listen, don't be judging yourself and understanding like with someone else at this point that, you know, anyone's better than you or you're better than them. Like, everyone that comes in and out of our life is there to teach us something about ourselves, to accept ourselves for the badass feminines that we are, right? Regardless if you are man or woman, divine feminine can come and divine masculine can come in either gender. So, but this is about finding your passion, loving on yourself, and being like so in your element that nothing can touch you. There is no comparing. There's no need to. They are them, you are you, right? And it's about finding this fierce lesson in the truth of this message. Understanding that you play your own song. They're going to play theirs. They're going to show up in your life, teach him whatever he needs to be taught. You're still teaching him from the other side because you're in union on a 5D level. So, you know, it's about loving every single part of yourself. Even the things that you would consider flaws, some people might consider beautiful. Makes you different, right? Yeah. All right. So on his side, we have the joy permeated mother. I am my own guru. I know the self that never changes. My ego is in service of my soul, and I trust my soul's divine timing. Heed the messenger and share your thoughts. So, like, listen, he's learning to listen to his own intuition, his own understanding. Again, Page of Wands. He's learning to trust his own intuition and be learning to like trust his truth, not what everyone else thinks that is right for him. Hey, Michelle. It's like just being so like just putting everything aside, like that vulnerability, that fear, that guilt, right? And to say, I can allow my ego to be in service enough, right? It's about having a healthy ego. What feels right? What feels wrong? Our ego tells us that, right? Does this work for me? Does it not? But it's when we get in an unhealthy ego that we start questioning everything. Like, oh, this feels too good. There must be something wrong. This person makes me feel things that make me really uncomfortable. It just shouldn't, I shouldn't, right? I'm sorry, y'all. My computer is like acting super weird right now. Um, okay. That was super weird. Like my messenger just popped up on the other side. So they could be trying to conform an email, a message to like, how do I get this? How do I get into her, back into her inbox? Basically is what I'm hearing. How do I get back into her inbox? Okay. So like putting that fear aside, if there are messages that need to come through, right? And saying, okay, like get past that fear because I know that I need to do this. And I trust that I will know when it's time to send that message. That's okay, because that's the part that we're trying to uncover, right? The fact that we have childlike innocence, that we have love, we have blind faith as children, to say, I know there's something bigger up there. I believe in the love that is shared where there's no judgment, there's no ridicule, there's no projection. It's just being free, right? To explore, to have fun. And I'm getting back to the truth of that. But he's receiving a lot of messages, and it's about trusting those messages that he receives, that inner pull, that push to share his thoughts. Again, to get back into your inbox, divine feminine. Okay? So let's pull, Page of Cups. He's ready to offer, man. Ready to offer. All right. Goodness gracious. To the Empress. But is the Empress, if you're really in the Empress energy, are you going to accept it? If this person comes back in and says, listen, I get it. I've been getting all these signs and synchronicities about you, and I can't deny it anymore. I cannot. Okay? And I'm ready to tell you what I've done experienced. All right, so give us a few cards on the divine feminine side. Let us know what her role is in all of this. Four of Pentacles. Brace yourself. Don't be resistant to change, but you know the parts of you that you need to hold on to. The parts of this connection that need to be held onto and protected, right? It's not saying just because you're my divine masculine, you can come in and wipe your feet all over me and treat me like shit. No, you're going to show up right, but my door is open for you. I have boundaries, right? But I know what this connection means to me, and I have experienced enough for myself to know that this shit's divine. But I love every inch of myself now. And I respect myself. I see the truth of this situation. Anything else you would like to say? The divine feminine earth signs? Yeah. Listen. I know we haven't been through happy times. I know this has been hard and it's been dark. I get that. But I'm ready to work on it. I'm ready to work on this open, honest communication where we can be real with each other and say, you ain't going to come in acting like you own the place, but you can work on it. It's by being open and transparent with me that I will let you back in. But you're going to do the work, right? We've been through it, right? We've been through it, and it's okay. It's all right. Because I've seen the lessons. I have sought the truth, and I get it now. I get it now. You have taught me to love every single part of me, even the parts that might not make sense in a 3D reality. But you woke that within me. Thank you, Divine Masculine. Thank you. Yeah, they're going through that healing process again. The heart space, right? Learning that they are their own guru, going through this, especially if they have been through going karmic, relationships and stuff like that. They are going through their process, Divine Feminine. This is the Divine Masculine side. Maybe they've had their heart broken by a karmic. Maybe this separation is really eating at them more than you know, and they're having to come to their own truth. Again, I am my own guru. I know the self that never changes, my truth. What else do we have for the Divine Masculine? I have heard the wake-up call. I have heard the wake-up call. I am shooketh. Divine Feminine. My masculine getting it good, y'all. I am starting my transformation, and I'm getting closer and closer to my truth. Because I'm tired of the wheel not moving in my favor. I'm tired of this bad luck and feeling like I don't fit into my own existence anymore. It's either feel trapped or move forward and let everything go. I am trusting that my ego and this pain that I'm feeling from things not moving, they have finally sounded the horn. I hear the messages. And it's time for me to step up. What you would like to say? I want to have communication so I can share my thoughts. I need to speak up about what I'm experiencing, okay? All right, where's my moderators? Do I have any moderators in here? Yes, and Michelle. Here, Michelle, I'm going to make you a moderator if you could help me out here. Thank you. All right. So let's see. What message from the Divine Masculine? I am not an emotional person, so how do you make me feel so damn much? It was so nice seeing you. It reminded me of the connection we have. It scares me because my heart feels like it's going to beat out of my chest. How do you always have this effect on me? And no one compares to you. My heart freezes to think you've moved on. So they feel you pulling away. Like you're not waiting around on, they know that you're not just waiting around. They could have, either seen you out with someone or, they could just be feeling all kinds of stuff. I mean, so nice seeing you. So whether they saw you on social media or they saw you out and about, maybe they didn't say something, now they're kicking their own ass. But you have this effect on them where they just don't know what is going on. And see, this is that shit though. This is that shit because all these messages are so on point that these low vibrational people have to come in here and try to disrupt my flow. It ain't gonna happen. This is what happens, and this is why we gotta be careful because damn devil energy, y'all. So, do we have any moderators in here? I don't even know if y'all can keep up with it. All right. So let's move on to, you know what? Let me text Danny. Tell him to get in here. All right. So, all right, fire signs. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. Divine Feminine. What is going on for the fire signs, Divine Feminine? What is her role? Okay. And the Divine Masculine. What is the Divine Masculine's role for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius? Okay. So on the Divine Feminine side, we have Joan of Arc, the Warrior of Light. I have a steel-like faith in myself. The angels armor me with conviction. Diana, Queen of the Wilderness. The language of the natural world is a frequency of love. This is my mother tongue. That's a lot, guys. Okay. We have revealing your truth. Okay. Observing in silence. Seeking your destiny and know your fears. Okay. So what this tells me is that, like, you're going into the wilderness of within. You're learning that you're a freaking warrior. You are here to battle all this damn darkness and try to run up on me. Y'all fucking playing. You have no effect on me. But having that steel-like faith, you are protected, you are cloaked in light, and braving the wilderness, knowing that you have what it takes to succeed, to use such a frequency of love, and using that communication, right? Using your truth by revealing it, by removing the mask that the world wants to see, right? And to say, regardless of if I'm different, I'm still beautiful. This ugly mask that I've been wearing is a lot worse. And I'll observe in silence. I choose my battles wisely while I seek out my destiny while the rest of you fools rot. I'm just kidding. But it's by facing our own fears. Sometimes we got to push past that fear, guys. You know what I'm saying? To get past the thinking that the whole world just hates us and will never be accepted. Because listen, it's not true. And the more that we stand in our truth and expose those sides of ourselves, then we will definitely make an imprint. You know what I'm saying? What is the Divine Masculine's role for fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius? The goddess of compassion. I recognize suffering in order to release it. My curiosity breeds compassion. So this is about learning the transformation of what compassion actually is. Maybe they see that you're a very compassionate person and they're like just terrified of what that even means or what that looks like for them. And it even made them suffer. It made them question themselves. You know what I'm saying? It also helped them get the downloads and the messages that they needed to learn about that growth, to learn about that nourishment and what compassion can actually do for someone, and knowing that that release of the fears and the suffering that they have been living for so long in their lives. Like, now it's movement forward. It's time to move forward by listening to the messages that we're receiving. So, let's see. Divine Masculine's kind of quiet on this one. Yeah, because she's doing all the work. Divine Feminine's doing all the work. She is opening her heart. She's walking between both worlds, and she blends in effortlessly. She's getting to that point where it's like knowing that any moment she feels like she's going to drop. Okay. That spirit is going to help hold her up, right? And she's not taking any new, and again, observing in silence. I don't think she's making any big moves because she's doing the process. She's doing the hard process, okay? And she's not going to accept anything less than something that's strong, that is tangible, that is grounded, stable, passionate. She ain't got time to play with Divine Masculine because she's doing a lot of work right now, okay? And yeah, he just feels like he's not successful right now. He's still going through that process of like trusting the process of suffering, right? Of what that suffering actually means, because you got to get really tired of your own shit and the way that you're living your life in order to start changing it, right? In order to start changing it, to offer something that is strong, that is tangible. Okay. He's holding on to the possibility that we might be able to work on it. Okay. Hey, Robert, I'm going to make you a moderator too, so y'all can kind of help me with some of these trolls that are in here. But with the King of Swords, this is, again, hearing the Ancient Ones, hearing that wisdom, okay? And putting the death of the false ego, that pride, right? That envy, the greed, all this sinful behavior, and listening to a higher truth, okay? He's trying to avoid feeling trapped and heartbroken. That's why he's suffering so bad. He's trying to avoid this pain. You can't avoid it forever. So what message would the Divine Masculine for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, like to tell the Divine Feminine, please? What message would the Divine Masculine for fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, like to say? I knew from the moment we met this was something special. Your eyes draw me in. That smile gives me hope. You activated something within me. I have been visiting you in your dreams. Okay? So understand that this is one of those things where you have truly activated something within them, and they have activated you. And that's why you already know that you're in union on a 5D level. You have been woke up, and the Divine Masculine is saying, like, I've been visiting you. I know I'm visiting you. I think about the moments we shared. I've been looking back on old messages and pictures. No matter how much I let this go, you always sneak back up on me. Again, they ain't letting go, okay? They say, and I'm still hoping we can work on this, but I'm trying to avoid the pain right now because it's already too much. I'm trying to shed that false ego and come to my own truth. Okay? So I hope that helps, guys. All right. So let's move on. All right. Who are we doing next? Water signs. Water. Oh, good, guys. Good. All right. So divine feminine for water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Must be saving air signs for last. You know what I'm saying? All right. So water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is the divine feminine's role? Got a lot. Water signs doing a lot of work, huh? So Our Lady of Interior Life. I trust the answers I find within me. I know that the presence of love is real. The patroness of impossible causes. I am miraculous. My prayers create powerful channels, possibility. The mystic of divine love. Love is divine, and I am nothing except love. And Our Lady of the Hermits. I transform pain and suffering into a greater capacity to love. This definitely, y'all are doing a ton of work, water signs. Okay. So this is about trusting yourself that you find within. Again, the Hermit just is going within, taking that time for meditation, reflection, coming back to the truth that you are nothing but divine love and that your prayers have power. The thoughts, the belief systems have power, right? So what is the role of the divine feminine for water signs? Yeah. Surrender to the flow and time to reflect. This is a lot of reflection work for you right now. Okay. In order to seek your destiny. It's coming back to the truth of you, divine feminine. That love does not have to be painful. It can be transcendent. That you are a creator of powerful channels in order for movement forward, for success, right? Could be a Cancer, dealing with the Cancer. We got 3 fucking major arcanas, okay? We have the Magician and the Temperance. So this is taking your time, letting divine timing play out, right? Surrendering to the flow and allowing spirit to carry you. Doing the healing process so that you can manifest the beginnings that you want. The Magician has all 4. Truth, clarity, being able to cut things out of your life that no longer serve you so you can speak up for yourself, finding that truth, finding your voice, having new beginnings in your career where you feel that you are actually in service and doing purpose work, right? Having the financial abundance, maybe starting something that is tangible, that is stable. New love for self, love for journey, love for the DM, finding gratitude for everything that he's teaching you about yourself. And seeking that light within, that fire, that passion, the raw desire to heal. Okay? This is beautiful, guys. Beautiful. All right, so what is the divine masculine's role? And time to reflect. I mean, listen, realize how you're mirroring each other. Everything that you go in, he needs to change that. You need to be looking at yourself, okay? Because if you go in pointing fingers, judgment, you should be pointing the finger right back at yourself, okay? There now. All right, what's the divine masculine's role? So Isis, the goddess of magic, he could be realizing that you have past lives together, feeling awfully familiar. Sexual energy is sacred. My pleasure is a prayer that brings me back to life. So again, realizing that sex ain't what it used to mean, right? That sex with his divine feminine is way more sacred than anything that he ever used to just like instincts. It's not just to get one off. This is because I fucking love this woman. I love the femininity, the power that she holds, and I respect her. I honor her within me, right? The diamond-hearted Dakini. I see the light in my own darkness. I face my ego beliefs and to feel free. They are facing those egoic truths, right? About what sexual desire even means and how it affects them. And listen, a lot of the people in this chat would have probably understood too. Anyone you have sex with, you hold on to their energetic frequency for 7 years. You need to treat sex with more respect and understanding that that's probably why you feel so damn dark. Lost. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're working through a lot right now. I am in service of divine love. I move the way love asks me to move. And that's by following the heart space, not by thinking with the head, or this one, but following the heart. Moving the way that love asks you to move. How can you be of service, divine masculine? Not just to your divine or sacred feminine, but to yourself, facing your own darkness so that you can understand the truth of the situation and what you're actually asked here to do. Finding your role in all of this. All right. Divine masculine for water signs: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. No one. Again, be without judgment, without ridicule, without hiding yourself. Feeling like you always got to be defensive of anyone who tries to break through them damn walls. Probably try to play it off as it's a joke, but you don't want them to reveal your mask. Divine masculine, like, nah, honey, nah. I will get defensive anytime you try to remove my mask. I've worn this shit too long. I almost wonder if it is not my true mask, is what I'm hearing. But it's not divine masculine, and you're learning that. You're getting past that truth, and you're learning to embrace the healthy masculine, the sacred masculine energy. What is going on the divine masculine side, please? Page of Wands. Find beauty, to find strength, to speak with a cause, with a purpose, with passion. Eight of Cups reverse. To speak up about, like, again, you're not moving away from the things that are causing discontent in your life. You're not wanting to move forward. It's hard for you to communicate about the things that it makes you feel to take the next step of leaving things that are comfortable and familiar. Don't say that you can't or that you won't. It's about learning that fear is keeping you from taking that next step towards your hopes and your dreams being fulfilled. Even having a healthy, committed relationship, because you just can't see it. You just can't see it. It's not that you can't have what you want. Your fear is the illusion that's creating this disharmony, right? Feeling like you need this outside validation to make you feel like you're worth something like that. No. And your divine feminine has woke that up within you. Maybe they're got a really smooth tongue. You know what I'm saying? Like the charm the ladies. Feeling all, what's their names? I can't even think of their names. You know, fucking players. But listen, they'll come to the point where they also understand of their realities, and it's going to take them taking that step to move forward. So their message to their divine feminine says, I pull away because this is so intense for me. I feel like a child when I'm in your presence, and I don't like feeling vulnerable. Because they said, I don't want you to reveal that mask. I don't want you to see how, vulnerable I really am. What do all these synchronicities mean? I see them everywhere, but sometimes it leaves me feeling more confused. Okay? And that's why they're having a hard time moving forward, because they feel confused. They feel like it's an illusion. And that's why they're so guarded. Okay? How can I say this? I made the wrong decision by letting you go. I messed up. Now I need to hold myself accountable and figure out how to fix this. They're trying to figure out how did I mess this up so bad? All because of my primal instincts, like thinking that this is how I need to act in order to be accepted, and she ain't having it. She ain't having it. Everyone's always tried to fix me before, but I need to fix it this time. Right now, I need to take a step back so I can catch my breath. We both have things to learn, so please don't worry about me and live your life. I am working on releasing fear, guilt, and animosity. Deep down, I feel I missed an opportunity. I don't want anyone to steal this connection from me, but I don't know how to show up for you. You deserve the best. So, they know what you're working with, Divine Feminine, okay? They know that they done messed up. And that's why they're coming into this place of being guarded and wanting to communicate about this passion, but they're just so lost right now. They're confused. And they're learning that their sexual energy is sacred and needs to be, treated as such. And it's not just a game. They need to face their own darkness so that they can be in service of divine love. But they have to take responsibility for their own actions. It's catching up to them. And they don't like how you see right through their shit. Because you're perfect mirrors. You're perfect mirrors. All right. So air signs. Okay. I hope that helps, guys. All right. Air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's the Divine Feminine's role in all of this? What is the role of the Divine Feminine on air? So, Queen of the Outsiders, I have arrived. I am where I will always be in love. The Morning Star, my ego is in service of my soul, and I trust my soul's divine timing. At the center of everything, there is light, and I am that light. The Enlightened Feminine, my gut instinct is wise beyond reason. Trust my intuition to guide me. And the Mystic of Peace, I am peace. When my mind is clear, the way is clear. So you are learning a lot divinely. Not only are you understanding that, yes, you are an outsider. You don't fit into the typical mold of 3D reality. You know what I'm saying? You are realizing that your ego can actually be in service and moving towards what feels good and leaving behind what doesn't. You also understand that when you shine and bright, you are the center of attention. Everyone sees you coming. They are literally drawn to you because they say, I want that too. I want that for myself. I want to know her secrets. There's always light in this divine feminine. And she is enlightened now. Okay? Instinct is wise being said. Your intuition is on point, y'all. I trust my intuition to guide me, and that's what you need. Like, that's your big lessons here, right? So even if you're not feeling like you fully resonate with this yet, but you feel that that's what you're working on, then here's your confirmation. You are working on this. And it's like just knowing your presence does not have to be validated. It's just by being present that you are in your own energy. Trusting that divine timing is all at play, and that's okay. I am where I always will be in love, and that's being in this present moment, trusting your intuition, being at peace, and know that when your mind is clear, your path is clear. You don't have to second guess because you're in alignment. What's the role of the divine feminine? Gaia, stay strong, let two come one, and protect the wild and green. This is protecting your heart. This is protecting your truth, your eternal flame. Knowing that you have already transcended. You are the phoenix. You are finding balance between the two worlds. Letting Gaia, staying grounded and letting her nurture you, right? By being in the present moment, staying clear, meditating, staying strong for this connection because you already are one. You are already in union on the 5D, and that's why you can't let each other go. So you got to protect this sacred union and listen to the messages that are coming through on this. The messages are coming through. What is the divine feminine's role? Yeah. So, especially with the Nine of Cups coming out reversed here, it's understanding, again, that divine timing. Yes, you might not have gotten the outcome that you so desired before. Maybe you felt like your wishes weren't coming true. But again, divine timing's at play. And when you are clear, your path is clear. And there was a decision that had to be made, especially, if two people are being juggled. A decision has to be made. And instead of, you could have a lot of options. You could have a lot of options, okay? But you're not going to let some sneaky shit go down at your front door. You know what I'm saying? You either going to come in or you're going to come in right. Now, the Knight of Swords does talk about communication, but again, like Grandma Mike says, when they're the knight, they want to test the waters. You know what I'm saying? It's like, maybe you want to test the waters. Maybe you want to see, like, do they still feel this way? I guarantee you they do. I guarantee. Okay? But listen, again, if they are not ready, they're going to end up coming with the same stuff that led to the Nine of Cups being reversed in the first place. Okay? The divine feminine is like just keeping her heart in limbo until the masculine can come and offer what she's waiting for. Maybe waiting for him to make a decision. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, nah, listen, all these cups, all these illusions, all these opportunities, listen, I know where I want to be with you. Quit looking down here. Let's look at this little paradise island up there. Let's go to a higher level. Let's take this to a higher level. Let's leave this bullshit behind where you feel like you sneak in or, I'm sneaking. What else? You know what I'm saying? Maybe we can leave all this drama behind and just be up front, cut through the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm willing to protect, but I'm willing to give truth, okay? Heeding the messages in order to nourish my soul, okay? Could be visiting in dreams too, obviously. All right. So let's see what's going on the divine masculine side for air signs. How is the DM for the air signs showing up here? The Saint of True Freedom. Love is what sets me free. I am married to my own soul. And then I am ready to heal. I am worthy of the miracles meant for me. So this is what the divine masculines are in right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, what true freedom to be, to express, to love. Like, that's everything that divine masculine is learning for the air signs, okay? It's also saying that I am ready to finally heal because I'm tired. I'm tired of this back and forth. I'm tired of looking at all these damn cups and not feeling fulfilled. I'm ready to take things to a higher level so that I can turn my 9 of cups upright. Okay? But you need to be married to your own soul. Okay? Heal what needs to be healed. Know that you can get all these miracles that the divine feminine is in if you just listen to your intuition. You know, if you just went with what your heart is telling you, speak up, make a move, do something. But you have to start taking better care of yourself, divine masculine, if you want things to turn in your favor. What is the divine masculine's role? I mean, the divine feminine is doing way more work than divine masculine right now, but that's okay because they'll, again, nourishing the soul. Nourish your soul, okay? Share your thoughts. Embrace the feminine. Embrace the new beginnings that are coming your way, divine masculine, okay? You already have a feeling of what is going to nourish your soul. It's okay, Danny. It was bad. You missed it, but it's okay. But go after what sets you free, what makes you feel free. And listen, the divine feminine on this side has been doing a ton of work. So, but again, she ain't going to take the same shit that was going on before, I can tell you that. So, all right, what's going on the divine masculine side? Whoa. Okay, yeah, not wanting to speak up, does not feel clear at this point. Not sure how to move forward, and it's because they have to heal themselves. With the Hermit card, you know, this is about going within and really focusing on what his Empress means to him, that divine feminine energy, okay? Understanding that it's going within, sitting still and really listening to what needs to transform in order for you to accept what your Empress really is and means, okay? Because you feel like even if I communicate, even if I move forward, it's all an illusion. This ain't real, okay? You're fighting the new beginning. You're fighting surrendering, okay? And it's because you need that time to heal. You need time to process. It's just what it is, okay? So what message does the divine masculine want to say when it comes to the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? I tried to replace you. I thought I could move on. I keep searching for something, but with them, there's always something missing. My attention always comes back to you. I guess what I've been searching for has been in front of me all along. I feel your love and it assures me to keep pushing forward. Thank you for believing in me. So listen, and that really does go with what I'm feeling from this, because their 5D self knows, like, they keep coming back. They keep thinking. They got to process what this really means to them. But they know that you're holding this space, that you're staying strong, okay? That you are staying grounded and focusing on your mission. And it's helping them get to that point where they are ready to heal, okay? So, man, those were some good messages, though, y'all. I hope they help you. I will be posting the timestamps in the comment section after it's done uploading. And I really hope that everyone enjoys these. Make sure and it's a 111. Go figure. Got 4 ones on the board. All right. So 1111. We know what that means, right? Drop me a comment. Let me know how these messages resonate with you. And I really wish you all the best of luck. And, take this time to do what you got to do, okay? I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.